Today's video is about a question that I get asked a lot, and I've been asked a few times in the past week, so I knew it was time to make a video. It's about your resistance and whether or not your resistance is your intuition telling you not to move forward, or if it's just fear playing tricks on you. In this universe, on this planet, we have two choices. We can allow what's happening or we can resist it. And whenever we are taking steps outside of our comfort zone, right? Or if we're moving in a direction that might be unsafe for us or our subconscious mind thinks it's unsafe, we're going to be met with resistance. And resistance can look like self-sabotage. It can look like just a bad feeling. It can look like procrastination. It often looks like procrastination when it comes to any kind of creative endeavor. It can look like many different things, but really it's your mind resisting moving out of your comfort zone or your intuition warning you. And here is how to tell the difference. This is something I'm asked all of the time. And I was asked 3 times like in the past 4 days, so I knew it was time to make a video. But what you want to do is always get clear on the intention behind it. So resistance always has an intention underneath. There's always a reason for it. It's not just resistance. Resistance is fear, and it's not just fear. Fear is an umbrella over an emotional experience or an emotion that you're afraid to experience, that you're afraid to feel, basically. So what you want to do is get under the hood of fear and figure out what that emotion is. Why are you holding back? What do you not want to feel? What does your subconscious mind, what is it trying to protect you from? Because that's what's happening. Anything that's new and unusual feels unsafe to the subconscious. And that's what happens when we step out of our comfort zone into our discomfort zone. So here's an example. So you can look at this like if you were walking down a dark alley at night, it's the middle of the night, you're, in the unknown territory, and there's a dark alley and you feel like that's the quickest way to get back to where you need to be, but something's stopping you. You feel hesitant, you feel nervous, you feel scared, you feel resistant to turning down that alley. And your mind might be like, no, go. That's how we're going to get home faster. But something else in you is saying, no, don't go. So what I would do is dissect that. Okay, what am I afraid of? What might happen if I go down that alley? So I might be murdered. I might be robbed, attacked. That's the fear that's going through my head. And then what might I feel if that happens? I might feel victimized, powerless. I might be hurt physically. I could be killed. Who knows? I might not come out on the other side. So to me, I would listen to that. I would heed that warning. I would listen to what my intuition was telling me, and I would not go down that. But that's your choice to make. It's always your choice to make, but you can't make it unless you're clear on what's going on. So I would choose to listen to my intuition in that situation. You might, risk it. Everyone's different, but that's how I would make that decision. So on the flip side, you have resistance when it comes to anything creative or any, new experiences that you want to create in your life, creating your business, putting your work out into the world, expressing yourself, your true self. That's really what it comes down to. All of that, when you step out of your comfort zone, it's going to come up for you. So in this case, say you want to make a video about something that you feel strongly about, but you're scared to share it with the world, or you're scared to share it publicly for whatever reason. You're afraid to share your belief about this particular topic. So you resist, you procrastinate, and you know that this video might be right for your business. Your intuition is telling you this is the video, and resistance is often pointing you in the right direction. It's a guide. So, but instead you don't do it. You resist, you go take a nap, you go out for more chocolate, you're on Facebook, you do everything you can do not to do this video. Instead, come back to it, ask yourself, what is the fear? What am I fearing of feeling, basically? What do I not want to feel? So maybe by bringing this topic out into the open, you are afraid of pissing someone off. You might piss off the wrong person, or you're afraid of what your parents will think of you, or maybe you are afraid of being ridiculed or wrong, Or maybe even though it's your point of view, maybe it feels like, what if I'm wrong? What if I put this information out and it doesn't work the way I say it will? And then you will be humiliated, or worse, in some way ostracized or rejected in some way. And those are very deep, common human fears, to be humiliated or rejected. So we don't let ourselves move forward. Our subconscious mind does everything in its power to keep us safe from them. So here's the bottom line. Whatever you are resisting, you want to get crystal clear on what the fear is, both what might happen and what you will feel from it, because it is that emotional experience at the root that you're really scared of. So you're really scared of shame. You're really scared of rejection. Those are at the root. Or you're really scared of losing your life, right? So these are the things that will help you be able to choose whether or not you're going to push through, or you're going to heed the warning and back off. So I hope that was helpful. If you like this video, like it. If you know people struggling with resistance, please do share it. My name is Susan Ferraro from SusanF.com. This was another episode of the Law of Attraction series. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.